The Bible Treasury, New Series. N6. A monthly magazine of papers on scriptural subjects. Volume 26, Article 11. 1906 and 1907. The Vatican and the Criticism of the Pentateuch. The Papal Commission appointed to consider what shall be the attitude of the hierarchy towards the critics' treatment of the books of Moses has issued its report, see note, which has been confirmed by Pius X. The Commission is of opinion that 1. The arguments of modern critics in derogation of the Mosaic authority of the Pentateuch are not of such weight as to set aside the internal evidence of the sacred books themselves, which supports the constant conviction of the Jewish people and uninterrupted church tradition. These books have Moses for their author and have not been put together from sources for the most part of later date than his time. 2. Moses did not write everything in the Pentateuch with his own hand, or dictate the whole to secretaries. But to such, he entrusted the editing of his work, and they gave faithful expression to his thought, without addition or omission. After obtaining Moses' approval of it, they published in his name the work so framed by them. 3. Moses, in composing his work, made use of sources, written documents, or oral traditions, under divine inspiration, and conformably to the purpose which he had in view, so as either to adopt the wording or only the sense, abridging or amplifying as required. 4. In the long course of centuries, the Pentateuch has undergone some modifications, such as additions by an inspired author or glosses and explanations interpolated, or words and forms converted from an older into a later style, besides faulty readings due to unskillful scribes. It is for criticism to use the rules of its art to ascertain and determine such modifications. From this, it will be seen that the Romanist authorities are in line with the views which prevail in conservative Protestant circles in this country, and encouragement may be derived from this announcement in view of the known wish of the present Pope to promote the study of the Bible, which so far does not seem to have become effective, as far as execution of it by the priests is concerned. Does not the above report give the blush to action taken by English fathers in God, or the boards of study in the universities, to promote acquaintance with the critical dissection of the Old Testament and negative treatment of its contents? E. E. Whitfield. Note. Of which the full text is here given. Propositi sequentibus dubius consilium pontificium pro studiis de re biblica proventus respondendum sensut praut sequitur. 1. Utrum argumenta acriticis congesta ad impunandum authentium mosaicam sacrorum librorum, qui Pentateuch nomini designantur, tanti sint ponderis, ut post habitus quam pluribus testimoniis utrius qui testamenti collective sumptus, perpetua consentium populi Iudaeae, ecclesiae quoque constanti tradition nec non indicius internus qui ex ipso textu eru unter, ius tribuant affirmandi hos libros non moisen habera octorum, sed ex fondibus maxima ex part etate Mosaica posterioribus fui con effectos. RESP negative. 2. Utrum Mosaica authentia Pentateuchitalam necessario postulat redactionem totius operis, ut persistendum sit moisen omnia et singula manu sua scripsis avel amanuensibus dictus, and entiam eorum hypothesis permitti possit qui existimant eum opus ipsum se sub divini inspirationis afflata conceptum alteri vel pluribus scribendum commississa, editum and ut sensa sua fide liter rederant, nihil contra suum voluntatem scriberent, nihil omitterant, ac tandem opu hac rationi confectum abiadem. Mois principi inspiratoque octori probatum, ipsiasmit nomini vulgaretur? RESP negative ad primam partem, affirmative ad secundam. 3. Utrum absci prae iudicio Mosaicae authentii Pentateucha concedi possit moisen ad suum conficiendum opus fontis ad hibus, scripta videlicet documenta vel oralis traditions, ex quibus, secundum peculiarum scopum sibi propositum et sub divini inspirationis afflatu, non ulla hauserit ec ad verbum vel quod sententiam, contract acta vel amplificata, ipsi operae inseruerit. RESP affirmative. 4. utrum, salva substantialiter missaca authentia et integritate pentateucha, amity possit tam longo seculorum decursu nullas ei modifications ob venis, uti, addendamenta post moisi mortem vel ob octari inspirato apposita, vel glosses et explications textui interictas, vocabula quidam et formas e sermone antiquato in sermonum recenti orum translatus, Mendosas dimum lections vicio amanuensium adscribendas, de quibus faucit ad norma artis critici disquirere ti iudicere? Resp affirmative, salvo ecclesiae iudicio. End of note.